9:07 now. Workers have recovered all of the remains of all 67 people killed in the mid-air collision between a regional American Airlines jet and a Black Hawk helicopter near Reagan National Airport last Wednesday. Authorities say medical examiners have positively confirmed the identities of all but one of the victims. Workers are now focused on removing the remaining wreckage from the Potomac River. And this crash has brought up a lot of concerns across the country. We've gathered the latest numbers from the FAA on incidents on the runway. And our Aaron Rodgers is joining us live this morning. Aaron, I know you've been looking into those numbers to hopefully make some travelers feel a little bit safer.
Yeah, well, after the deadliest week in U.S. aviation since 2001, flight safety is at the top of everyone's minds. We took a look into the FAA's data at McGhee Tyson Airport over the last 15 years to see just how safe you are the next time you fly. And since January 2010, McGhee Tyson has reported 40 runway incursions. And of those 40 close calls, only 6 involved commercial aircrafts. That's that orange section you see on your screen. The other 34 were general aviation, so smaller planes or private planes. An incursion just means an aircraft, person, or vehicle was in the way of another aircraft while it was taking off or landing. The most recent incident was in July of 2023. And to put that data into context, we looked at an airport with a similar amount of daily commercial flights, that's Reno Tahoe International. Over the same period of 15 years, the FAA reported 108 runway incursions, with 10 involving commercial aircraft. Taking a look at Nashville's airport, a much busier airport commercially, the FAA reports only 4 more runway incursions involving commercial aircrafts than Reno's airport during that exact same time frame. But what can we learn from all of these numbers? These kinds of close calls on the runway often involve private, smaller, general aviation aircrafts, as opposed to those commercial flights. And at McGhee Tyson, most flights are those commercial flights, which statistically have the least amount of those close calls. And according to the Bureau of Transportation statistics, flying is still the safest form of transportation in the U.S. And we've reached out to the FAA to learn a bit more about how they manage traffic at McGhee Tyson, but we haven't heard back yet. So when we get that information, we'll be sure to share it with you. Olivia?
Yeah, Aaron, of course, when things like this happen, it's going to be at the top of mind. It definitely creates some concern for many people. It is good to hear those numbers. And of course, I know crews are working hard, pilots are working hard to keep everyone safe. That's their ultimate goal at the end of the day. So some interesting numbers there. Aaron Rodgers, thank you.
Yeah.